bring him in. Don't fit him in, bring him in. And if we bring him in, he has the power, the living word. He has the power to bring transformation into our world and into our lives. And I want to encourage you, in the midst of your busyness, in the midst of life, in the midst of the challenges, have a hungry heart that actually responds to him, that responds to his presence. It says, Lord, come in. Don't go. I need you to stay. Now, I know as Christians there's a sense in which he's with us all the time. I get that, absolutely. So don't hear what I'm not saying. His presence is with us. He never leaves us and he never forsakes us. But you know what I mean? Those moments of active presence, where you know this is a God moment. You know this is God speaking. You know this is God moving. And actually, I've got to grab this moment and take a hold of him and allow him to change me. Allow him to step into my world. Sometimes pride lets him go. I'll be all right. Sometimes apathy lets him go. Sometimes arrogance lets him go. But humility, honesty, combined with hunger, brings him in. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 things that God loves. 3 things he responds to. 3 things that his presence will literally respond to. They're biblical issues. He will respond to humility. He will respond to honesty. And he will respond to hunger. And here in this gorgeous moment, verses 28 and 29, all 3 things collide. Honesty, humility, and hunger. They collide in a moment of, please stay. Please don't go. Don't go. Please. Stay. 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 And it says that Jesus went in to stay with them. Are you hungry? Yes. Do you know, if we are hungry, Singaporeans are always hungry. What a stupid question that was. Alright, we're nearly over. You can go and get supper in a minute, relax. It's ruined it now, it's ruined it. Listen, if you're honest, if we're humble, and if we're hungry, it is the seedbed of revelation. It's the seedbed of transformation. And I want to encourage you today, to draw this to a close, and I want to pray for you. Some of you are on a journey where you can't feel him, can't see him, and at this moment you can't hear him. So what's the response to that? Panic? Well, that's one response. Go back to a mess. That's another response. Or we can have the response of a humble heart, the response of an honest heart, and even the response of a hungry heart that says, Lord, please stay. Please walk with me. Please open my heart so that I can see you in a way I've never seen you before. It says their eyes were opened and they recognized him. That's what we need. Because when the lights go off, that's what we need. When the band's not playing anymore, that's what we need. When you're waking up on a Monday morning and Gabriel doesn't turn the coffee machine on, you have to turn it on, that's what we need. When we're going to that job that we hate, that's what we need. When we're going back to a family that's struggling with issues, that's what we need. When members of our world are suffering, that's what we need. We keep coming back to the simplicity of recognizing Jesus, the Lord of the universe, at the center of our world. It was a revelation of him that transformed the rest of their lives. Lord Jesus, may we see you. Amen. Why don't you stand with me? You've been amazing. I know you've things to do. I'm not going to keep you very much longer, but I just want for a moment to just pray with you, pray for you. Some of the things I've shared tonight have been deeply vulnerable. but I hope you've understood the spirit with which I've shared it. I believe I'm on a journey of faith, a journey of life, but there have been moments in my journey where fear has gripped me. And actually it's revealed things in me I didn't think were there. The last 6 months of our world has been the most turbulent and dark of our lives at one level, and yet at another level, it's been the most amazing experience. We've learned things about the presence of God that I thought I knew, but I've discovered afresh. I've learned things about this wonderful book. I've studied it all my adult life, and yet it's come afresh in energy and revelation. I've learned things about the grace of God. I thought I knew. But as we've journeyed with Him, with hearts that are hungry,